What's going on, folk? In this video, we're gonna do things a little bit different than I normally do, and that's in terms of like the way I do my videos themselves. So we're gonna do the same type of stuff, always working on cars. We're gonna be working on a little bit on that car briefly, and then also we're gonna work on my 24-inch dually 3500, you know what I'm saying? So stick around, check it out, and after the intro, you already know.
The tables turned, reel it back one time. Okay, Tony touch.
It's so tremendous.
Tony touch. Yo, I be the mic smoker.
Red, they have some fucking bumping, bro.
Hey, Migo, damn, yo. Hey, man, to let out to the industry. Let you niggas know what's going on. Niggas and bitches. You know, I just had to get some shit on my chest. Speak that real spiel. I stay down for this shit. I'll be down if a nigga take it.
Hey, young nigga pimpin' his style. I'm tryna break down that loud. Nigga, they gossip like childs. I can't sit around, I'm selling these pounds. I wanna think I'm around for toting them K when we out of town. I had to switch up my style, cause nigga, they copy my motherfucking sound. So niggas I lost on the road. So niggas, they know that they owe. But they cannot call me no more. I put it on God, this shit from the soul. I cannot throw me a hoe. They fuck on you, then they go fuck on your bro. Act like you know how it go when niggas be big.
Alright, so the Civic, feel me? We didn't do anything crazy today. We just did an oil change, obviously, you know what I'm saying? And the oil change is because I haven't changed the oil in like 6 months, which is ridiculously way too long. The car's got way too many miles for that. It is not synthetic oil. Even if it was, it's still too many miles. They had to change it, you know what I'm saying? But I am super excited because I am now, so far at this time, the car is back. She's a driver again. She's working. I am really pumped right now. Like, that thing's jumping. And next thing I'm gonna do to this car is the drum brakes, which you've seen several videos ago, several months ago, actually. I got the disc brake conversion shit right here. I did one disc brake entire trailing arm, and then I started to do the other one, and I never finished doing this because I don't know why. Probably has something to do with views getting low because none of you guys want to watch this cool ass Civic get put together for some reason. You guys just want to see this and that. You know what I mean? Oh, and apparently you guys love this car, the lowrider. That thing's wild. But anyways, yeah, the Civic we're gonna be jumping out the gym in the Civic. You know what I mean? Also, if you're a viewer of my channel, let me know if the way I'm doing this video, if you guys prefer it like this, or if you prefer watching it how I do my videos normally. Normally I do my videos by intro, and then doing a whole bunch of whatever I'm doing, and then afterwards going through everything at the same time. Or do you like it more if I'm doing it, breaking up in between and kind of going over to some what I'm doing and, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So I'm gonna do the whole video like that. Hopefully you like it, you know what I'm saying? So stick around, check it out, let's show it. We're gonna do some truck stuff.
Let's go! Yo, now everybody welcome me back like I'm Carter. It's 90s ugly, I'm in the mirror like Shubba. America's most blunted. Cheech and Chong say I'm dun-dada. A bounty hunter for the sour I'ma hit your hood, I'm in pocket how I get around. I'm on my toes like a midget in a urinal. Whoever you connect, boy, better tell him I'm looking for the killer. I'm trying to catch a felon.
I'm looking for who's selling. Mary cooking my cerebellum. I pin and tell him my art is war, Machiavelli. By day 7, see what you're smelling is me and Helen. You see see that 7 on 7 C's, call me Magellan, or call a Reverend, Mac 11 and split your melon. If that don't get him, a honeydew in a split second. America's most put us both in the smoke section, with no sticks and no seeds and no exception.
I'm like, yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say that. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Brick City, smack that.
Blunt brothers, you got the herb, the blunt covered. You came to beef with a butter knife that don't cut it. Just cold busted, wild style when I cold crush it. The Gilla House got a Gilla monster, cold blooded. You already, I run with Reggie, I don't puff it. We like De Niro and Joe Pesci, but low budget. Bunch of buzz killers, buzz buzzers, they asking how he do it. Ain't no Nike to
Hey,
it,
yo,
I
Meth,
just
I got
does it.
that granddaddy and I'm listening to Bob Marley. I tear the roof off the porch like it's house party. I got the new edition, that green homie, it's a killer. Ralph, Ricky, Mike, Bobby, Ronnie, and Johnny. Niggas say they got gas, but it's all gas. They talking like a podcast, nigga, all ass. I never share and I don't pass the clip, cause that shit on his lip got some shit on his lip, nigga. Yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say that. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Brick City, smack that. Hey, yo, Meth, this weed I got, bruh, I swear on my mama I can see the future. The hood say I got kush for diamonds. I'm at court in marijuana pajamas. The judge said, you smoke bud? I'm like, yeah, your honor. I got the plug, so my homie got it on the low. Cause I'm looking at your O's, nigga, like, what are those? I got a party in LA. If I run out of bud, I need more like Rudy Ray, nigga.
Oh, in my French, I'm so international. This is Doc and Meth, Jim Fumet, Sacre Bleu. The skunk on me, mon ami, pet le vieux. Call your nephew if that's how I give me yep with you. This is Vex on.
How did I do that? Just did that shit twice. I gotta be honest. The only reason I'm filming with this camera again is because I haven't ever had a problem video editing with this camera. And the other camera, it's like I almost have like a 50-50 shot. So I kind of still gotta figure out what's going on with that. And it's never like a filming issue. It's always an issue with the saving of the film once it's done. Like once I've done editing, done all my shit. I don't know. So let's talk about what I had did was. Feel me? All right, so you already seen the video. I installed cruise control in the truck, you know what I'm saying? And it's essentially a plug and play kit that plugs into your, cause factory is e-throttle, so there's no cable. So you basically splice into here, which kind of gives a signal to the little brain box over there. You get a power source from in here. You have, I don't know why, but there's the OBD2 shit, which probably helps determine load or maybe something else. I don't know exactly what. But I'm gonna clean this up later. Not on video, but this little brain box, and then here's all the cables and everything. And I ran the wire through there, and I let it sit right here for the time being. And as you saw in the video, we tested it out. And this is a very simple cruise control setup. It is just on, and you just set it, or you go faster or you go slower. Like, that's it. There's nothing else. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? And I like that everything is plug and play. It does suck that I had to tap into a power wire down in here. But at the same time, it's like, that was the only thing, technically speaking, that I had to do that wasn't plug and play. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I forget if you could see it in the video or not, but I had to do these connectors here, and I had to make these connectors, but they're really simple. And as long as you look at the little paper they give you, you line up the colors on this side of the connector and on this side. Super, very straightforward, very easy. But my truck does not have cruise control. Now I know it looked like I got cruise control. It looked like it because I got this steering wheel in here, but this is a steering wheel out of an Escalade, but I just put my airbag in here. And apparently Chevys, the reason why I have this PPF film over my airbag is because GMs and Chevys, this airbag starts to get really sticky, and then there's just like nothing you can do about it. And I'm gonna close my door because my neighbor's revving up that Mustang. Look, carbureted, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I got all these buttons, all this cool shit, all this nice shit, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? Got the wood grain. Factory, my steering wheel has no options at all. And then the material of the, I don't know what you call it, the wheel itself is like this, it's this shit, right? It's like this, but like the top was starting to do that shit where you go like this, and then like it was just spinning on the bar itself. So I wasn't feeling that shit at all, because what the hell's going on here? Oh no, I hope my truck starts. Oh shit. But yeah, I wasn't really feeling all that stuff. Now it's a 2011 Chevy GMC 3500, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, people that are going to watch this video and go, oh, Chevy has all the wiring in the dashboard still. You can just plug it in. It's a fucking myth. I don't care. You have a 50-50 chance of those things being on the chassis still. You know what I mean? Being that this truck is new enough to have this gauge cluster in it, there's a potential that I could replace this side with like the information center, which is like a bunch of little buttons that'll give you more information from there. But if I take this out and there's no plug behind here, that means it won't work and I don't have it. And same thing with the steering wheel here is all I have for any cables is one wire, and that's just for the horn and nothing else. So the truck doesn't have it. And like, if you watch like a lot of videos, a lot of guys that like do a power window conversion, like this truck does not have power windows, I have crank windows. These guys doing power window conversions gotta make their own cables, the switches work. Like, they gotta make it happen. There's no like, oh, I'm gonna plug it in the dashboard right here. I just need a door harness side to go with it and just change the door out or something. And it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, if you're lucky and you happen to have one of the Chevys that happens to have maybe some of the plugs to like plug in the factory shit and like everything work, that's awesome. I'm gonna tell you like this, there's a slimmer chance. You know what I mean? So like that whole, the wiring's already there and you just gotta plug it in, like that ain't my experience. I'll tell you that right now. You know what I mean? So I really thought about doing power windows in this truck before, and like I feel like little minor upgrades, because this truck works really good, everything's working, but this is a work truck and everything's manual. You know what I mean? Which I don't mind, but if I want to adjust my seat, all I have is sliding forwards and back, and then like my backrest forwards and back. You know what I mean? I can't adjust lumbar, I can't adjust position, I can't adjust like anything else. You know what I mean? Not the end of the world, obviously. Been rocking the truck for 6 years now, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it works. Like, and I like the simplicity of it too, because like there's not like extra. You know what I mean? Also, what's nice about these seats is because my truck only has like 75,000 miles on it, my interior overall is in really good shape. You know what I mean? Like, can't really complain. But to have power windows would be nice, because, well, to roll that guy down right there, I've tried it before. I'm like, oh, I'll just reach over, and then like I undo my seatbelt like at a traffic light, and as I reach over, I'm like, oh shit, like I have to pretty much entirely climb on this over there, holding my foot on the brake pedal, and I'm pretty much over there. You know what I mean? So like, it does not work. Like, I can't be at a stoplight and just like, oh, I'm just roll the window down. No, truck's too big inside for all that. You know what I mean? So, but I still love my Chevy, so I don't want to hear nothing. I know it's a GMC, Chevy, GMC, it's all the same thing. But yeah, so that's my cruise control, and this is a stupid little mod that I've been wanting to do. I've had this saved on my phone for years. I'm like, oh, I gotta find cruise control. I gotta have cruise control for this truck. I tried to figure out how to do OEM cruise control first, and then I realized in order to do OEM cruise control, I have to get all the wiring needed from the steering wheel all the way to the computer. And then even stranger, I have to get a computer that has cruise control as part of the computer system. So from what I understand, I can't flash a tune that'll run cruise control because there's nothing there anyways. So like, I don't know, kind of weird, whatever, that's what the case is, boom, boom. So stick around, check out the next little thing we got.
PMD. Check it. I make $1 million every 6 months, and y'all hating my game, saying my name. They call me the E wrong things, knowing I'm fly without wings. While some of y'all have to pull strings. In this era, I maintain the freak upon the beat. Master bass lines of Raphael Sadiq, lyrical mastermind, a genius. So don't snooze, no missions impossible. Ask Tom Cruise. I keep a joint lit when I have to spit a rough paragraph. Laugh when I'm busting your ass. Who want it? Come and see me like 112, and I rock that bell with Fox and L.
Our midway update on doing the bed rails. So let's talk about this real quick. So essentially, let me see this. You can't tell, it's hard to see. I don't know if you can see the shine. I tried to record it to see if you can see like little sparkles in the top of the bed rails here. But essentially, like, all my plastic has this fiberglass weave inside of it, and what makes this really suck is the fact that, like, every time you try to like put something in and out of the bed or get something from the bed and back out, as soon as your arms touch this, it's like the worst fiberglass experience you've had, because you're just like, oh, like, no big deal. The next thing you know, you're just like, oh man, my arm kind of itches. Oh man, my arm kind of itches. And like for the entire day, it just gets like worse and worse, and you can't wash it off, you can't scrub it out, you can't do anything else. So like, it's kind of where we're at with that, right? Also, the entire time I've owned my truck, something that's kind of always bothered me is that they wrapped, or they actually, this is Line-X, but they've done it up to here, and there's like a nice pretty clear line, but then like you have this little, you know what I'm saying, like right here. So we gonna cover that up a little bit too, you know what I mean? And then also, just to add a little bit more to the fun, we got this guy here, which is doing the same thing as these, but if I were to liner this lip edge, that lip edge is great for sliding things on and off, and I really don't really want to slide that, any type of shit on and off on fucking liner, because it's not gonna slide, it's gonna grip, you know what I mean? So where you want the slip is right there, so we're gonna have to just stick to the main rails, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Also, I bought some Herculiner bed liner roll-on shit, and I'm gonna brush it so I can try to do like a more of an even thinner coat. I mean, less chunky. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want no big old chunky ass shit. I'd rather have it nice and smooth. If I really wanted to spend the money, more money, I would just replace the bed rails, to be honest, so I could have nice fresh plastic ones. But over time, you slash them, you're bringing shit in and out. Like, there's gouges and shit everywhere, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if you can see the sparkly on here or not. Can you? I can't even see if you can see that. Oh yeah, look right there, look. Damn. So yeah, long story short, we're trying to get this fucking lined up, because like this actually works really well. Things slide pretty good on this for the most part, but like plastic slides super good. But I'm just tired of owning this truck for like 6 years now, and every time you go to get something in and out, you're like trying to do this and not touch it, and then no matter what, your shirt touches it, and then it's on your shirt, then you're doing this in the truck, and then usually if we're in the truck for a few hours, so it's like you're uncomfortable of just that pure fiberglass itch for a few hours, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's get some shit masked up and put some liner on it.
Flex up, stretch out, big bands, whoa. 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 Bet you don't get no murders out me. Go tell the cops, I bet you don't get no murders out me.
Flex up, 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 steez up, pick up the cake, yeah. I pick up the tray, yeah. Spread your bitch, she gave me face, yeah. I sprayed at the op, yeah. She got shot in the face. I'm on a codeine, I'm falling in love with codeine. I really be sipping the lean, I'm never sipping the green. I'm doing them drugs, me. That white hoe love me, that white bitch love me.
Flex up, stretch out, big band, whoa. Flex up, stretch out, big band, whoa.
6 B's, Bentleys, APs, that shit like 2-piece, FNs, red dots, chop your height, his bitch, posted.
All right, so check me out. Let me give you the rundown about what we got going on. All right, so check me out. Here we go. We're masked up from the bottom edge, and we're down. I gotta take that little corner real quick, but you see we got the whole edge down. Because the main focus is the top of the rails here, obviously. And then because I also want to do this, what I did is I taped my edge down here, and then I roll the tape up this way, so I create a little bridge. Double check, make sure it's sealed. Create a little bridge, so that way if I were to over wipe or over roll or over anything, it shouldn't drip down and go behind the bed and then just leave a bunch of shit back there. Create a little bridge. Now what I should do, and I still may, I don't know yet, we'll see, is throw a sheet of paper from there all the way across to here, so that way in case I flick the brush too hard or whatever, you'd be surprised how much little tiny splash droplets you'll get on your application process. So it's like if you're brushing, you're like, oh yeah, I'm just brushing, no big deal, everything's crazy, everything's looking great, whatever. But what you won't realize is that you'll actually brush or even roll, and you'll flick paint like tiny little dots everywhere, and you won't really notice it until you go to wash the car, or you like look at it later after you peel off tape or like anything else. So it's kind of a critical step in how you prep for what you're gonna do. Now I kind of run things for when I'm doing stuff for myself kind of on the sketchier side, where I don't know if I'm gonna even throw tape on there, but I mean like paper on the back window, but I probably should. That's one of those things, you know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as I just have proper brush control, I really shouldn't be getting anything on anything else, you know what I mean? But you know, there's always that chance you go a little bit too fast, you hit that one little bump, or like, you know, you trip or whatever, you know, and you flick some paint, do some whatever type shit. Also, check me out. I didn't do anything tape wise in here because it's already bed linered, so it doesn't really matter, and it's got scuffs and shit everywhere, so it's not like it's gonna make a difference if I spill a couple drops with inside the bed, you know what I mean? So with that, let's get to some shaking and baking, you heard me? Also, as a quick side note, I'm not taping this edge either, because anything that I roll past here, I want it to blend into this, and I don't want to create another line of two edges meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Flex up, stretch out, big band, whoa, whoa. Flex up, stretch out, big band, whoa, whoa, whoa.
6 B's, Bentleys, APs, that shit like 2-piece, FNs, red dots, chop your height. His bitch posted us on her story, now he tight. My bitch, she know better, she do that and she might die. I was buying Birkins at 18, that's why she don't mind the bees. Fuck you mean, my bird, fatal, rock 'em, cradle. I don't hang with bros, I don't take advice. Niggas snitching, meet in person, FaceTime bro device. Spent a quarter like a hoarder, ball like Jerry Rice.
Flex up, stretch out, big band, whoa, whoa. Flex up, stretch out, big band, whoa, whoa. Bitch, you don't get no murders out me. Go tell the cops, I bet you don't get no murders out me. Bitch, you don't get no murders out me. Go tell the cops, I bet you don't get no murders out me. Flip flop, drop top, swap out, photo roll, flip poppers, hit doctor, she sparkle it up. Whoa, 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 big as belt Rocco, big ass chopper, rings line up. Whoa, 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 hella boppers, up me proper like the gobble. Whoa, whoa, rich and Millie Aquia, I'm flipping that tilapia. Turn the temperature way up, they can't get in the way of us. Private invitation over, everyone is safe to come. Gotta make my haters mad, give them something to talk about. Take a bit from South of France, push up at the Waffle House. Murder on the case, I had to spaz, fuck a doggy style. I don't know how to be a...
All right, so check me out. I don't like the way it came out, and I ain't gonna front. I already sort of expected this to happen, but yeah, still not pumped. So check me out. Pretty much looks like a bunch of little rocks stuck to some fucking goop. You know what I'm saying? Not a fan of that, but what I do like is that it's dark black, so it looks not like this. You know what I'm saying? Like old crusty, at least this is dark black for the time being. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to potentially scrape some of these rocks off as time goes on to smooth it out a little bit, but I kind of doubt. I still gotta take that off real quick, but for the most part I think that, oh, let's see, not bad, not the worst, you know what I mean? So masking it the way I masked it definitely helped out. Let's jump in there. because I've always just hated how the top of this was just like all silver, like just bled through everywhere. And now it's pretty much one solid piece. Now the difference between like this and this is I put a much thicker layer on here. Yeah, it's definitely a lot thicker of a layer, which definitely level it out more. And while these are much smoother, I mean much less. And I also did only one coat because really I'm only doing this to kind of lock in the fiberglass, all that nasty shit that gets all over you, you know what I mean? So if this works out, great. If not, well, worst comes to worst, I'll just buy 2 new plastic pieces and I'll throw these in the trash, and then I will put some new ones on, which I would prefer to do, but I figured I would try this out first because really I don't really want to take anything off. I just want to kind of cover what's there. Something I feel like I fucked up on, to be honest, is when I stirred the can, all the chunky shit was in the bottom of the can and all the rubbery goop was at the top. What I should have done is just stirred the goop by itself and left the chunky grip tape fucking rock chunks on the bottom. So then that way I could have just smoothly put it on there. And I mean, technically that's the point of bed liner, is to have some sort of grip, you know what I'm saying? If you look close, you know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to have grip, but like this is also meant to be like 2 coats and like you roll it on with the brush, and I mean the roller, the special little roller and all the bullshit. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't like the idea of any of that stuff at all. It didn't really yeah, I didn't vibe with it too much. So I went ahead and I left that shit the way it is, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna conclude the trucks portion of this video, because really doing the cruise control is huge, because this truck has no cruise control, which is incredible. And then I'm gonna throw a video clip in it now or later, I don't know what it is, but this truck just did its first tow with this trailer that my enclosed container. And yeah, I'm just trying to like figure it out, learn it. We got air loss happening over here, which is not great, but that's good to know, you know what I mean? Like this kind of shit. And then I also found out that this door latch shit came apart, and I don't know how it's still on here, but yeah, I got problems like this. So this will probably be another video, but not this one. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, stick around, we'll check out some more shit. Alright, so this is gonna be the end of the video, and I know you see this. I know you see this thing. This is this wild by itself. This right here, that's gonna be my new little rental machine, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I bought this because I can rent it out, cool, whatever, but this is gonna be, I was thinking about including it in this video, but there's not gonna really be enough time to kind of do it. I kind of want to buy a couple more things for it. You know what I'm saying? Let me just go over real quick with you. Come on. I don't know what year this is, 2026, 2025, technically, I don't know. Brand new mini excavator joint. Got the little plow in the front, got the little bucket joint right here, got the claw joints right here. But yeah, you know, typical, just got a little bit of light rust, you know what I'm saying? I should have probably got like the standard yellow color one, but this color seemed a little bit cooler, a little bit more modern. I don't know, whatever the case is, but I need to throw some grease in like all these joints, all these fittings and stuff everywhere. So that way like it'll operate and maintain itself smooth. So I gotta buy like grease gun, a couple of little things, little Zerk fittings for like stuff like that. So that way like it'll work and flow and like not bind up. Now I have already tried using this before, and the reason I bought it is because I got some acreage, obviously, and the acreage joints, when you have bush and brush and bullshit. Let me come out here. Let me give you a small example. You can see I've already been playing around with this thing, trying to level out my ground a little bit. Big pet peeve I have is my ground is very unlevel here from the Bobcat doing all the work for the concrete base for this. And like basically this whole setup, but it was, you know, moist and the ground was wet, and now like the just like big ruts and shit from the Bobcat and shit. And I didn't know that at the time until now. Like if I drive like the truck or, you know, like any of the vehicles like back here, like it's very noticeable. And I need to smooth this zone out a little bit more. To be real, I need to kind of just dump a ton of dirt from up there all the way back into here and kind of like sort of grade it a little bit. But we talk about the little mini excavator real quick. So anyways, it's great at ripping up this shit right here, all this shit, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I started clearing out some body panels. I have, of course, more GTR parts because I'm crazy. And it's gonna be great to like be able to actually dig up all this shit. Because before I'm just like, man, like it grows crazy. It gets super wild. It gets out of control. It brings itself all the way into here, which encroaches in this area. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. This shit, I'm tired of this shit. And then, you know, there's not a lot you can do about it. It's natural vegetation. That's kind of what it is, right? But it's taking away a ton of space back here, and I gotta take down this whole structure still. God, I've got so many things planned and I got time to do them. However, my next issue is that what can I devote time to now? You know what I'm saying? Squeaky wheel always gets the grease, so the cars are always like top priority to work on. But then if I work on, you know, a project like this where it's not cars, are you gonna watch it? Probably not. You know what I mean? So it's like, then I might as well not film it. If I don't film it, then I don't have a video. If I don't have a video, that means you're not, you know, staying tuned, watching the channel, stuff like that. So not trying to do those things. I'm trying to be about it. But I ain't gonna front. If I'm gonna rock this thing, I'll probably take you along for a little bit of the journey. You know, watch me use it, because I had never used one of these before. And, you know, it's a simple, generally speaking, it's a simple machine. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. The reason I also have it is because, like I said, I got to be clearing out that whole zone and that whole structure. I do have to take that down, and I got to pull the car out, and I got to, you know, there's a whole lot that I have to do back here. So I'm going to be cleaning up the entire area back there, and I may go further into my backyard, further back there where I have brush and all the bullshit, and I may try to essentially like do some yard work type joint to where I can push back another 10, 15, maybe 20 feet in. I don't want to go back too far because I don't want to see my neighbor's shit too much. You know what I mean? I like to have the woods, but I would love to have a few more taller trees more by like the property line that kind of blocks everything up. And by removing some of that back there, I want to bring it up to the front of my property, kind of fill it in a little bit more from the front side. So that way, like, I don't know, I'm trying to like build like a little forest wall around where I live, my house, my property, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be really helpful for that, you know what I mean? But if you're in the county that I live in, you can rent this thing for me, you know what I'm saying? 150 bucks a day, shouty. So get at your boy, you know what I mean? Also, I don't know where I'm at with anything, but the holdup for this car, I just gave you a quick update. The holdup for this car is I have the wheel over there. That one's already built. Got the tires over there. I have not completed the build for this wheel yet because, you see I got boxed, I got a whole bunch of shit still. This wheel build I have not completed yet because I still want to try to fix the stud that had the snapped, fix the hole that has a snap bolt stud in it. And in order to do that, I need my equipment, and the tools I used broke like right away, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me, you know what I mean? So gotta get tools again, you know, whatever else. And also I got a few paint gigs lined up, but then of course I gotta get my big new air compressor also jumping out the gym in order to facilitate that, you know what I mean? So I got a few eggs in the basket right now. I got like a lot of random things happening all at once, you know what I mean? And if you know me personally, you'll know my wife has a comedy club in Orlando, and I'm helping her a lot with that stuff right there. And that's why I drove that trailer, you know, did a whole bunch of cool shit. So it's good driving the trailer and get a feel for how the truck's gonna drive with something that heavy behind it. It's still unloaded, but man, the gas mileage is really, really bad. Like, the truck gets horrible gas mileage because it's a gas truck, and it's got no power, it's got nothing, you know what I'm saying? I got turbocharged that thing, so maybe turbocharging that truck will be sooner on the list than expected, because to be real, I'm supposed to turbo that car this year. But if it's gonna be, you know, crazy and whatever else, which that car doesn't need to be turboed, but I was planning on turboing it, so I have a turbo kit and a good portion of the system. But that actually needs to be turboed more than anything, because being a 6-liter in a gas truck, it doesn't have much power, doesn't have much torque, so it's like, it needs more. It needs at least 500 foot-pounds of torque, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like 380, 350, you know what I'm saying? Like, plus, that's not even like, that might be at the wheels, but I kind of doubt it, you know what I mean? Like, there ain't enough juice, there's not enough muscle. I know, put a cam in there, do this, do that. It's like, yeah, it don't need a cam, it needs a turbo. Spend money on the cam, it's like, okay, eat up more gas mileage, and then yeah, it makes more power, but it'll never make more power than what a turbo will make. So a turbo can get me better gas mileage and power at the same time. So that's the ultimate shit. And a factory cam, it's gonna idle smooth, it's gonna idle clean, quiet, it's gonna drive nice, you know what I'm saying? Take it easy, okay? Take it easy on my old thing. Honestly, a lot of the work for this truck is seriously overdue. You know what I mean? Like, I need to wash it. I need to do these little things that I have lined up for it, because, like, man, this whole girl's been putting in a little bit of work for me for 6 years now, and she just needs the attention, the love she deserves, you know what I mean? So one day, hopefully, we'll paint it all black, because it'll look really good on black with the fucking wheels. So, you know what I'm saying? Silver ain't bad. Silver looks pretty good. It's nice, it's classy. You know, the wheels is tight. I still need to put drop shackles in the back to bring it down 2 inches so the truck sits level. Got to do an alignment on the truck as well, because it has a positive camber, and I do a lot of unloaded driving, so the outside of the tire wears a lot, and I don't like to rotate all the tires constantly. I mean, all the wheels and stuff. I'd rather replace 2 tires than 6. So if the back 2 tires are good for, like, I don't know, ever, then, and I gotta replace 2 front tires, I would much rather do that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know, man. What else? How you feeling about this video so far? You know what I mean? Like, it's Florida. We getting hot waves, cold waves. We getting all kinds of crazy shit. So, yeah, this year, I'm still trying to figure out event-wise what to do. I was just invited to a little autocross event at OSW. So, that's coming up in about a month or so. So, yeah, about a month. There's that, and then, yeah, I think I have another video shoot to do with this car again, or actually, I think with this car. So we got that coming up also in probably about a month or so. So we got some things coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay tuned, check it out, stick around, find out the baby, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This video is kind of weird, because normally I like to just do all the work and then, like, just tell you about all the stuff, and then I kind of go from there. So I'm kind of feeling weird going in between everything I'm doing, try to update you as I'm going, but I don't know, I think the videos might be a little bit cooler that way, you know what I'm saying? So throw in the comments, let me know what you think, you know what I'm saying? And just remember, always stay sucker free.